Hola a todos, aquí de Eruen, estamos en Noire. Y bueno, nos hemos quedado aquí en los aparcamientos del instituto, que conseguimos capturar al pedófilo ese extraño. Así que vamos a mirar el coche, a ver qué hay. Hostia puta. La cuerda.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Las cuerdas que usaron.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
¿Cómo sabes que es de un Chrysler? Estas llaves son estándar.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Solo puedo ver esto. Y dentro no hay nada más. Y el otro viene corriendo y tarda más que yo.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks for your help.
Vale, vamos a ir a la central. Ok, antes no quiero que me moleste esto mucho, así que se me ha olvidado quitarlo. ¡Ay! ¡Ay, por Dios! ¡Qué picor de nariz me ha entrado! Empezamos ya con la alergia, me cago en la leche. Vale, vamos allá.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass from me.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Muller. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not an immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper rustler. We can pick him up for something else.
Really want to run that risk?
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity.
Vale, vamos para allá.
Stand by for further for any Central unit.
Pero no. Ah. Joder, bueno, vamos a tener que hacer esto. No me deja hacer.
Oh, that looks like... You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Break through the red light.
Vamos a hablar con el pervertido.
Boys.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Vale.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall.
Tenía
It
sangre.
was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go call them that.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
A farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping, am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitch and braid. Stays tight.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no
Vale.
job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Pero ha dicho que tenía un mono verde.
You're as good as done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him.
I was door knocking all morning, but I got a make on the car in the end.
Ha sido este, de todas formas.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rat. I ain't a killer.
Bueno, lo sé básicamente porque la primera vez acusé al marido y no era el marido, era este hijo puta. Toma, bitch slap que la ha metido.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Vale, 3 estrellitas, no está mal. No está nada mal. A ver qué caso toca ahora. Oh, flashback.
Phelps, we captured 2 regular armies. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
나타가는 카이소 토 나마요 나나테쿠츠.
야이온주의원 나이부터 수속해다.
히스마 나네사마다토. 우무타룬다.
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Y ya está. Caso de la media de seda. Vale. Otro caso nuevo de asesinato.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case.
Finbar se
Poor
llama, ¿no?
Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA
Menos mal que está
will be more
contento.
pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Menos mal que está contento, joder. Llega a estar enfadado, no sé. Nos mata aquí en mitad de la cafetería. Madre mía.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Ya estamos.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
¿Qué cojones?
Kiss the blood, BD.
También le han quitado el anillo. Joder, pero le han sacado el hueso.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Only 21 years old. But
Why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Y tiene cortes en la cara también.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
Best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered.
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Joder, está súper complicada la cosa, ¿eh?
I need to get back to it, Phelps.
Que hay algo. ¿Y un vaso de papel? Una media.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Pañuelos.
May as well follow the trail.
Phelps, you'll want to come and take a look at this.
Sí, a eso iba. Sombrero. Antonia, es de la chica.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Esta puerta no la puedo abrir. El rastro sigue por aquí. Allí hay algo que brilla.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Una llave.
House keys strung up like bait on a hook.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
253.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Where are you taking us?
I got friends who work at the Examiner. About $50 for an exclusive.
Vamos arriba. Señorita Antonia Maldonado.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? Clearly wants us to find these things. He left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
Nada. Otra nota. Ah, no, es una caja.
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
¿Y hasta aquí subió la chica? Joder, pero subió un huevo. ¿Cómo coño subió hasta aquí ensangrentada? Y... a no ser que fuera el otro, claro. El asesino. Joder, y sigue. Otra llave. Ah, no, el anillo.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance? Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
La desangró y llenó el cubo de sangre para pintar el rastro. Vale, la mitad del carnet.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Cosa más rara de caso, coño.
Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Gallagher. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
Venga, ya llegamos. Un hostal.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation?
Wait just a moment! sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment now.
Claro, es lo que tiene, que estás vivo y de repente te mueres.
What are we waiting for?
No sé, Rusty, hijo, yo estoy aquí arriba. Tú no sé qué estás haciendo. Esto está revuelto, ¿eh? Aquí han buscado algo.
Look at that. Someone's turned the place over.
A ver. Con continuación de mi misiva del 7 de agosto, le escribo para informarle de que se ha aceptado su solicitud al Tribunal Supremo del Estado de California y se ha fijado una fecha para la vista. 17 de septiembre. Ángel Christopher Maldonado, residente en el ha recibido citación y tiene que presentarse en el Tribunal Central del Distrito. ¿Divorcio? Estaba divorciando, ¿no? Han forzado la ventana.
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from. Charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
¿Verdad? La pulsera esa no estaba. No parece que haya nada más, ¿no? Bueno, lo de la valla, lo que han usado para romper la ventana tiene que estar por aquí cerca, porque es algo que han cogido de buenas a primeras, ¿no? Para usarlo como palanca, pero ¿dónde puede estar? No, por aquí no parece que haya ninguna valla cerca.
You drove me up to Mulholland and we did some wrecking.
Nada, ¿no? Privado. Y no hay otro inquilino por aquí, ni nada.
You have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Que te mete la vieja, como siga por ahí.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I've no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people
Vieja
who live under
fijona,
her
joder.
roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
The window's broken. The room's been tossed. You seem like the type of landlady who notices everything that happens under her roof. What gives?
Don't take that tone of voice with me, young man. You owe it to Antonia to hear me out.
Señora, si me ha mandado usted a paseo. Puede que lo que hayan usado para la ventana sea el atizador, pero ahí no puedo mirarlo.
Hey, Cole, get moving.
Pues si yo ya estoy fuera.
What are we waiting for?
¿Dónde vas?
I'm
You
stumped.
need to search a room,
Ideas?
Phelps, see what you left behind.
Okay, we have an address.
¿Y esto por qué no lo cogió antes?
The landlady looks like she means business. We'll be wanting her statement.
Let's go talk to her. Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
No me mientas.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
Tú le has quitado el brazalete.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the Eldorado bar.
Tenemos que ir al bar primero, porque el Dorado es el único sitio donde estuvo. Por cierto, el joyero... ¿Dónde está el joyero? No hay joyero de madera. Esas son cajas de maquillaje y cosas de esas, y cremas. Y ahí hay un rosario.
Nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wise line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. Sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, but no big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. Well, what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Bueno, será la carta que faltaba en el sobre.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend. Oh, waitress, can I have another spoon? So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Ah, la citación. Ujú.
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
Vale, yo creo que aquí dice la verdad.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have white feet.
Oh, waitress,
Vale.
can I have another spoon?
Pues hemos acabado aquí. Vamos a dejarlo y en el siguiente episodio vamos a la casa de los Maldonado, ¿vale? El like favorito si os ha gustado y compartidlo, ¿vale? El like y adiós. No sé, me queda un poco raro esto.